Hey guys, this is Jim from Bronzeville Comics. So I had a busy weekend getting some comic books the last couple days. First thing I did was I bought a collection. That's going to be a whole other video. I bought some really good, about 600 or 700, mostly Marvel comics from the 70s and 80s. Lots of Spider-Man, lots of Daredevil, some full runs of Nova and Ms. Marvel. Some really cool stuff, but that's entirely different. After that, I took a trip down to the Bronx and visited Streetside Anthony. Streetside Anthony Comics on Instagram. I'll put the link down in the description. On most Saturdays, if the weather's good, he has a yard sale. He has comics out on the sidewalk. So here's what I picked up. I went there, just some random filler books. Now, I'm trying to finish my collection of DC comics from 1972. Okay, so just some nice little filler issues here. Some Jimmy Olsen's. You know, he has a nice selection there, a lot of modern books. He has sets, slabs. So just picked up some random Superboys and Jimmy Olsen's. They were there, some nice books. I picked up another book that's a nice bronze book, Logan's Run #1, the adaptation of the 1976 movie. Possibly, as we go forward, they could develop that into a feature film again, could be rebooted. This would be the first appearance of all those characters. And then I had my eye on one particular book. And I kept looking at it. He had some nice books on the wall. And it was one of the books I was looking for from 1972. Not a DC book, but a Marvel book. And we made a deal. Anthony is great at making deals. He'll definitely work with you. It's not like, you know, the price is there, take it or leave it. He wants to move books. And this is what I picked up. A really nice copy of Hero for Hire #1, first appearance of Luke Cage. So that is a great book from 1972. I'm trying to complete my Marvel Keys from 1972, so that went right to the top there. That's a nice book. I think I'm going to send that out to CGC to get graded, get slabbed. Not moving in anytime soon. We'd have to believe that whether Mike Colter is playing him or not, that eventually Luke Cage is going to be part of the MCU. So, I wasn't done. That was just Saturday. On Sunday, me and the kids, we went to the Garden State Comic Fest in Elizabeth, New Jersey. A really nice show. It's the first show I've been to since the 2019 New York City Comic Con. My kids had a good time. They kept pointing out stuff from shows they like and anime. They each got a Funko Pop. They had some nice giveaways for the kids. So I just hit a couple of vendors up. Didn't have a lot of time to dive through some boxes because we had stuff to do in the afternoon. So I just picked up some random stuff from one vendor. Got this, a nice DC 1972 early issue of Ghosts. That's a nice DC horror anthology. And then I cannot pass up, it's hard for me to pass up 100-page Super Spectaculars. It's hard for me to pass up Shazam. So I got those two from one vendor. And then there was another vendor, and it looked like he had dug product out from a long time ago. Because he had some nice books. He had books, some of these books were not even bagged. None of them were boarded. They were in old bags. It looked like they had been there for, you know, like, they'd been in the bags for 40 years. So, but they were in pretty nice condition. Haven't been touched in a long time. So, a nice World's Finest there. A nice black cover that presents pretty well. Some more Jimmy Olsen. World's Finest. One of my all-time favorite books. This was a book that I read to death as a kid. I already have a couple of copies of it, but I just couldn't pass up another one. Justice League 102, Seven Soldiers of Victory, Death of Red Tornado, not to give away a spoiler, but and then another horror anthology. This is a really cool cover. I'm not sure who the artist is on that, but that's a nice presenting cover. It's a nice thing. And then we were just about done, and I was checking out some wall books, and I'm like kind of looking, and you know, nothing was seeing to me. But my 11-year-old daughter pointed out, she said, "Dad, look at that book over there." And I have 3 of them already. I had to pick up another one of these. Okay. First appearance of Jon Stewart, Green Lantern 87. Nice high-grade copy. I already have one out at CGC. I have one here at an 8.5. If I can improve on that, you know, the best one is going to win and stay in the personal collection, because this is January 1972 cover date. It's actually December 71, January 72, but I'm collecting it as part of my 72 DC collection. This is a beautiful book, a big key, and Jon Stewart's going to be coming to the movies or the HBO Max series. I believe that he's not in the HBO Max series, that he will be in feature films. He was supposed to be part of the Snyder Cut of Justice League, but they're Jon Stewart we will see in live action sooner rather than later. This is a huge DC bronze key. And then, you know, I wasn't done. That was the end of the weekend, but today's Monday and some mail came. So I don't even remember what's in some of these packages. This one, this concerns me. It's a big bunch of books, but you know, it just shoved into a flat rate envelope. I'm a little nervous about how they held up inside here, so let's take a quick look at that. An eBay purchase of some form. I always get nervous when I'm afraid that. So okay, they're kind of bagged and boarded here. Hopefully nothing got corners blunted or anything. So you've got to be careful when you're going through this that you don't like pull at the books when you're trying to get them out of the tape. Right. A supermarket bag. Return to store for recycling. This is not going back to the store. So, okay. Let's see what we got here. Just a pile of, I don't know what. I think there's probably a book in here that I wanted, and it was cheap. Oh, this is what it is. Oh, okay. This is what I'm talking about. So there's some Infinite Crisis. Right? I already have a bunch of these, but I want to see how this looks. I'll take a closer look at this. Infinite Crisis number 5. First full appearance of the new Blue Beetle, Jaime Reyes' Blue Beetle. 4, 3. I'm not sure if these are 9.8s or not, but take a chance. Jaime Reyes, another character that I'm really specking on. I like this character. This is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes. He, in Cameo, he finds the Blue Beetle scarab, and there are several covers. I think there are 3 covers. This is the George Perez cover, Superman versus Superman. There's also a cover, Blue Beetle cover for number 3, or for number 5, and then some Power Girl on issue 2, issue 1. So a nice selection of books here that there's something just in this, like a Secrets of. And just an extra Onslaught book that was probably over-ordered in the 90s. So, okay, yeah, so that's some Jaime Reyes stuff. Infinite Crisis. I don't know if it's every issue there, but I bought the lot. And then, what's in here? Looks like there are 2 books. Oh, I think I know what this is. And I'm getting a little nervous about this as a mailer. This is another book that I've been... As I was going through my personal collection, these are magazines. So these are a couple magazines. I don't know how many people are familiar with this, but this is some independent stuff. Nexus, the magazine, the original numbers 1 and 2. These are nice looking copies. I'm gonna have to take a real close look at these. Mike Baron and Steve Rude. Nexus has been around. He was part of First. I think Dark Horse. He's been all over the independent map over the years. These are the first 2. There were 3 magazine-sized issues. The third one had a record in it. Okay. So the third one, these are the first 2, but they're nice quality copies. I was going through. I have a bunch of Nexuses, but I don't have these early issues. Now I do. That's pretty cool. Last box. I know what's in here. This is a nice bronze book. Yeah, it's a big box, and there's one book in it. My daughter's like, it sounds hollow, like there's nothing in there. I got a box last week, and there was just like a comic taped inside a file folder, just bouncing around the box. Fortunately, it wasn't damaged. Some people have very unique ways of shipping books, but the person who shipped this obviously took a little bit extra care of doing it, and it's when you tape these priority boxes, they're extra hard to open because you get the tape as well as the really sticky glue that keeps them together. So we're going to take a look at this. In the meantime, I'm going to take these and put them to the side. Take care of my Luke Cage over there. So, as I said, I was trying to collect all the top 10 Marvel keys from 1972. I think I have either 6 or 7 of them now. The big boy in that one is Marvel Spotlight 5, the first Ghost Rider. So that's, and there's one book there that I don't have yet that's kind of hard to find. It's like a weird book. I'll save that for another video. See if you can guess what it is. Okay. Ooh, look at this. This is really shipped with care. Like, it is in here. There's some tape here. I'll save this wrap, this foam for something. Put it in my shipping materials. Now, I got to be really careful when you. I like to do pulls when I do this, so I don't want to get my scissors too close to the book, so I'm going to try to pull the tape off very gently, and not take the chance that the book gets bent. I always hold my breath on eBay, not only how it's shipped, but when you order a nice book and you try to get it in high quality, you ask questions, you look at scans, and you hope that it doesn't show up with like an obvious defect. So, my last book of today is Werewolf by Night #1. That is a 1972 Marvel Bronze key. It's not a 9.0, but that's an upper grade, maybe a 7. One little spine tick that I see, but the corners are sharp. Nice book. So this goes nicely with the Luke Cage. We got some DC bronze stuff, some Marvel bronze stuff, some modern stuff. So a pretty good haul. So until next time, this is Jim. So subscribe, like, leave a comment. Thanks.